I'm Cooper Flynn, and I will be presenting on Dutch elm disease. I chose this disease because of its vast impact all over the globe and the fact that it almost wiped out the American elm. Okay, so I decided to do in-depth illustrations of the entire disease cycle. So this represents the female elm bark beetle that searches for diseased or dying elms to lay her larvae. This is a representation of the female delving into the bark of a diseased elm. This is a larvae gallery that the female digs underneath the bark of the elm. This represents when the larvae mature into adults within these galleries, and the fungus also begins to create spores. And here is a more in-depth picture of the spore stage there. So these newly matured beetles emerge from the galleries carrying the spores, and they find healthy elms to feed upon, and they feed upon the forks of the branches. So this is the infection of new elms. This is a representation of a Cnidia within the xylem and fungus within the xylem. This represents a discoloration of the xylem ring in an infected elm. Here is the symptoms of Dutch elm disease. We have the wilting of leaves as well as the flagging of branches. And this represents the natural spread of Dutch elm disease through grafting of roots between elms. And lastly, we have a summation of all of the disease cycle. Thank you.